I need to be a monk. Okay. Payment services is interesting. Well, at some point, I'm looking to do a coils run. Good work, sinner. We all made it back in one piece. And when at the meal, we'd prepared like a pack of hungry coyotes. Nothing beats eating your fill at the end of the hard day. Of course, everyone in Twine is here to work. This is a mining town, and only those who contribute are allowed to stay. We've always got room for someone like you, though. Thanks for letting me stay. It's much appreciated. I promise only to stand in a couple of bad spots every fight. Yeah, healer's also gotten, like, less stressful, almost to the point of being boring, is what I've heard. Well, if you find a gem that is sufficiently dazzling... Oh, yeah. Currently my plan is that once I finish the MSQ, Pictomancer is the next class I'm going to play. No comments on Scholar. No comments. Splendid. Simply gorgeous. Hope you did not encounter any dangers while searching for it. I hear these are produced by gnomes, and you can tell their age from the number of stripes on the stones they drop. Unfortunately, attempting to slay one of the brutes is likely to damage the precious gems that appear from its rocky hide. It's better and safer to retrieve those that have fallen naturally. In other words, where you find these stones, you will also encounter gnomes, hence my reluctance to hunt for one myself. I'm positive my Lady Flannery will be pleased to receive such a wonderful gift. And as agreed, here is payment for your exemplary efforts. HB, MSQ... So the issue is that, like, astrologians and scholars are both, like... They took away a lot of the class differences. So there's basically shield healers and pure healing healers. And, like, Sage is the better shield healer than Scholar, and White Mage is the better pure healer than Astrologian. So those are just, like, second-class healing citizens. It sucks. But also I like shooting people with my Healy guns. There you are. Boys told me what you did for them. Now, you might think that they're idiots for going to Mount Baron mines to collect timber of all things. I mean, they're still idiots, don't get me wrong, but the idea isn't entirely without merit. You see, the closure of Daedalus Stoneworks meant that we had to rely on goods brought in from other lands, and the prices range from expensive to ludicrous. That's why we try to make do with what's available, which, as you can tell, is not an awful lot. But no matter how hard we may be, we still have each other. Can't thank you enough for seeing my brothers got home safe and sound. I can see not being a fan of White Mage, but also I would say if you haven't gotten to Blood Lilies, get to Blood Lilies before you can really make the decision. Glad to see you made it back. I went to hunt. I got this for you. And it's done. My brother has been avenged. He was one of the best miners this place ever saw. Should have followed in his footsteps instead of always trying to make a quick kill on the side. It was one of my harebrained schemes that got him killed. I'm just as much to blame as that damn bird. Ever since that day, I've been too scared to step foot outside of Twine and gave up on mining altogether. Maybe now I can find the courage to venture farther afield and broaden my horizons. Here, you more than earned this. So, I would say that yes, Bard is not like the strongest in terms of their own pure DPS. But I'd also keep in mind that a lot of Bard's strength comes from what they do to other people's DPS. Also, they're fun to play. I like Bard. I've played a fair amount of Bard myself. Vamp also plays Bard. What are you? Bar. Follow to the third star. Fear not the fall, look to the wall. First dry giants heal, the brave wanderer must kneel. Where are you? What the hell? Is that a soulstone I spy? Yeah, sure. Yes, it's lovely. Alchemists pay handsomely for one this large. And here's the ale your master requested. His usual order. It may only be one bottle, but you won't find anybody else selling it in the whole of Amarang. Okay. That was apparently the riddle. It's right there. On the road leading afar. Follow to the third star. Fear not the fall. Look to the wall. The first dry giants heal. Brave adventure. So that's where I have to be. What is the star they're talking about? Dry giant being the dried out tree. You had a couple of class were pretty well leveled up. Yeah, your Bard's level 79. As is your Summoner's level 82, but that's Scholar. Can't believe you found it. See what's inside. Coins, rings, even an expensive looking pocket knife. This must be what she raked in from all those card games. Wait, there's a letter? This is for Twine, is all it says. Come to think of it, I knew she made a killing on cards, but I never saw her spend much of her winnings. Seems she was putting them away to give back to the town after her death. Almost like she knew it was coming. Always was a mystery, that one. It's funny, I never realized how much I miss her until now. Not only if you solved the riddle, but you've shown me what sort of person she really was. You have my thanks. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do extremes, you're probably gonna have to get to like the whole optimization of weaving your DPS in. But for There's a reason they refer to healers as green DPS and lower level stuff. You don't really need to heal that much. Just everything went well. And over the hill. That good stuff. I wasn't joking when I said it was a matter of life or death. A day spent sober is a day not lived. I do feel a tiny bit guilty about making use of your life fighting angry rock giants. A tiny bit. You can hardly blame a man for finding his entertainment, though. There's not much to do around here, as you can see. You've given me a few laughs, that's for sure. Oh, great. I helped an alcoholic alcohol. Brilliant. This is glorious. No notes. I don't feel remotely bad about this. Right now the plan is just play this character to the end of Dawn Trail, and then I'm going to start leveling up alt classes, and I mean, if people want to, I will certainly organize mount farming stuff, which is really just going back through older content. Using desync to do extremes until we get the mounts. This is where a close friend of mine lost his life. He was a miner, one of the best. Till the day he was attacked by its Sin Eater. After Daedalus' stoneworks closed and the Talos fell into disrepair, he tried to find alternative methods for operating the trolley, such as having them pulled by lizards. During one of these trials that he met his end. You're an outsider, never met him. It would mean a lot to me if you could join me in paying respects. Yeah, cast this flower into the ravine. Respects for offering him. Wonder if he's watching us now, alongside all of the other great Ronso of the past. Many of the villages and mountains in Almarang bear their names. My friends and I once dreamed of opening mines and naming them after ourselves. Still hold on to that hope, even though he is no longer with us. I can tell you too have lost loved ones. What do you do to overcome the grief? Each find our own way. Yeah, you're right. True strength must come from within. Grateful for your kind words. We shall reflect on them as we journey back to Twine. Okay, one more trip back to Twine. Nah, doing coils is like the top of my to-do list. In terms of like content I haven't been able to do. There's one fight that you can't solo, and I just haven't gotten to the point where I'm able to solo it generally. I think once I get access to the Allegan gear, this expansion, I probably could mostly solo. I'd have someone to hear my friend's tale. From the telling, I was able to look back on happier times. From this day forth, I shall strive to uphold the ideals that we once shared, and in so doing, honor his memory. Please accept this as a small token of my thanks. The one thing that I know I will not be able to solo, but I really want to do at some point, the Endwalker Redeem, the Endwalker Extreme mount theme. That was fun to say. So like every expansion has a theme to the mounts you get from the extremes. Like ARR has the horses, etc. The theme in Endwalker was lynxes. I need them. Obviously. I require them. The only one I ever, like, memorize which one it is the horses. Hi, Skittle. No, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? This is for you. Where'd you get this? Oh. I don't remember. Gods, how could I have been so careless? This is all my sister left behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it. But I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. You have acquired closer to flying. See? Didn't think so. I'm offering coin to anyone willing to fill up the lamps. Interested? There are 4 of them. Here's the oil. Come and see when you're done. Okay. Have you seen a gnome before? Everyone hates them because they eat our gems and attack people. I want to go into the mine and fight them, but everyone says I'm too young. What do you think? Those things crunch rocks and make short work of you. So get food. I'm not scared of those stupid gnomes. Maybe you're right. Why don't you show me how it's done? If you can beat that really old and nasty one, I'll be impressed. I want to see how brave you are. Okay, so they're both like inside. Yeah, I know. I was very mean. I made myself food and didn't make you anything. I know. Described it. I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving. So we should probably hear what Ghost John has to say before we celebrate. Somebody who can find him, that is. You'll have a fluffernutter sandwich. Don't mind me, just running my bird through a cave. Oh wait, I gotta fight you. Punch. Also, yeah, Bird, if you were not aware, Dawntrail majorly overhauled the monk class. Are you... I think she's a Viera? Oh, you're an Elzen? I thought you were a Viera. Lalafell is best Popoto. Oh, you're Summer. Yeah, you know, the game that like lets you play all the classes on one character. You just gotta make a new character for every class. Okay, that thing's done. I was mostly a Mikote because I didn't like the male Hrothgar. And then the female Hrothgar came out, and they're actually pretty cool. Build a mining lamp with oil. Hey, good John. What's up? Who are you? And what are you doing in here? Should have listened to Thoth. You're wasting your time. Oh no! Oh no, however will I handle it? This site is not as developed as the others. Is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is leonine. All the talus and the hills of Amber are powered using it. Or were at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine we use talus to keep the pathways from collapsing, but they're still there. But they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. And our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of leonine that may have been overlooked. Vamp, we have mashed potato mix. Suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine. What do you want? The other day, found a Volbert gold piece down at the mines. A bloody Volbert gold piece. Wouldn't you know it? Dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. Seems we have our work cut out for us, Archon. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. What's your idea? What's your idea, Thancred? As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these. Sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in and I'll handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drop's effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Okay. You could also just server transfer if it's a matter of wanting those characters. Chocolate frog is missing its foot. Search shadows but find nothing. That took me a minute to make sense of. I'll look around my office on the next break. Maybe it's in here. It's not. No way, it's gonna be down here, isn't it? It's gonna be right there. There. Right here, calling it right now. It's gonna be in here. As you search the shadows, a glint catches your eye. You turn over a rock and find the gold piece. No way! Oh man, that's amazing. Why was it? It was there? Okay. I just need to go do that. Is it gonna be... Is the mining lantern here? Nope. Nope, the mining lantern is not here. It's gonna be up there then. Close to a dungeon am I? I feel like I haven't done a dungeon in ages. Yeah, last one was Katana Revel. because I'm mounted. The only trial we've done is Titania. Seems like it's about time for another trial. Hoping you dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. Money for you. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Couldn't have done it without your sun drops. So you say. But you have a proven knack for success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Carathan wilderness in the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. I've chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. As long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Guchon. The sooner we get back to Oriange and Minfilia, the better. Now I want banana bread. You're back. Wait, does that mean... Yeah, here's your bloody gold piece, you Butterfinger. Damned, I actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal. You're a banana. Okay. We use you for scale. Got it. Don't this means you'll find what you're after.